I don't want to dwell there, but if that was United now, in the changing room, some special stuff would be happening now.
I can imagine.
I can't really reveal it now because I have to call my lawyer first. But yeah, things will be happening.
Things will be flying.
Yeah,
across,
there would be a fight, but not in a negative way because the desire to win. That I remember going my first derby at Anfield. We lost 4-1. And they were silent in the changing room. And all the boss said, remember this feeling. You never want to feel, we never want to feel that again. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. The next day in training, tackles were flying in the week before, but now tackles were flying in the neck. And there was, but that desire to never ever want to experience that again. And that's the difference. And that's what I want for this team. I want to see that. I want that fighting spirit. And Sami can see that in this Liverpool team. He can see the way, the intensity, the way they're playing. It's great because Klopp just carried on from the Liverpool tradition. I want to see the United tradition as well.
I can see the commitment and you know, doing things together. That you have one goal and you have a plan for the game, and everyone is so committed to make as planned. That if you want to press high, then everyone is like, wow, they are ready to go to press and together and everything. So that's what I saw last season already, and it has continued this season, and hopefully it continues till the end of the season. I think we'll lose odd game, but hopefully we'll fight until the end.
Yes. But Quinton, of course, bringing back to what you were saying back in the day, with things would be happening in the dressing room, things would be flying about. Can you do that with players nowadays, though, with this crop of Manchester United players? Not saying that they're soft, but can the approach work? Yeah,
you have to adapt. You have to adapt with the times. Maybe you have to assess the kind of players you're dealing with. And as a manager, I think you have to look at yourself first and then say, what can I do differently to improve the team? Now, in the past, you can maybe have a go at players. Sorry, I nearly did a punch. That never happened. Just in case. If anyone's watching, that never happened. Yeah. So you could shout at players, you could say certain things, and they could take it. Maybe this generation, you have to approach it differently. But I'm talking about in terms of the work ethic, that should never change. That's the foundation of everything. And humility. So everything starts with humility in the way you approach the game, in the way you apply yourself every day, the intensity in training. So when Mourinho mentioned there is that they were sharper than us, and that's for me is confusing because I know the United culture is about every day in training, boom, 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 doing things properly, testing your teammate, pushing each other, and that's how you raise the level. So when it came to a game on this, that should be normal. You expect that at Liverpool, you expect that competition, tackles be flying in, because that's what you've been doing the whole season. So for Klopp, this is nothing foreign. He's been trained like this. So for me, it's hard when he says that because Manchester United manager should never say that, in my opinion. The work ethic, that should be like, that's a given. That's the last thing you should be talking about a Manchester United player. Yes, you can have a bad game, whatever, but the work ethic should always be there.
So it's not Manchester United anymore. Do you see a glimpse or just a tiny bit of what's left of what was your Manchester United? No.
No. I can't see. Oh, it's hard because yes, they have individuals there that can be improved. Yeah. But
the essence,
they need to show it.
They
need to show it. They need to, and like I said, it's easy to sit here and because I'm not there at the training ground, so I don't want to be disrespectful to the manager and the club and the players, but that can only be. I can only see that when I see games, and you hear the stories coming out, the positivity, and that comes from them coming together and trying to put things right, because at the moment, this is not the fluke. This has been coming for the last few months. Yep. Things are not right in the relationship between the players, whatever's going on around the club. Yep. At Liverpool, you look at them now, everyone's pulling in the same direction, and that's the results you get on the football pitch. So I'm gonna start crying in a minute, Sami, if I carry on for the next few minutes. You guys are looking at me.
Going back into history just a little bit, I think on the 17th of December in 2015, Mourinho was let go by Chelsea.
Sorry, wait. I didn't just pull it out the 17th of December 20, like...
But, it's a fact. So, hypothetically, if this were to happen, tomorrow, which is 17th of December, or is that today? I'm losing track of time. But who do you think could replace him at this point, temporarily at least?
I thought that was. I thought that was.
You don't have a license yet. So
Exactly. Well, I would put myself now. Oh my goodness.
Zidane, Conte? Who would you go with?
To be honest, I don't want to be disrespectful to Mourinho by naming people. It's hard. We lost today, and then just of course the fans will be feeling down. But yeah, it would be disrespectful for me to start pointing managers just because of a result. So yeah, I'm going to respect the club and Mourinho.
By keeping your mouth shut.
Exactly.
Okay. But of course, not keeping your mouth shut, since we don't have Gary Positive this week, he's not around.
You can ask Sami.
We can't change the name. We've already got a hashtag, so we can't change the hashtag. But we just want to turn things around. Of course, Sami, you're going to say you're going to prefer Liverpool to win the league. Quinton, you're kind of being put in a position
Biting my nails.
Manchester City, your two contenders, Manchester City and Liverpool. Who would you rather?
I would want, as hard as for me to say, of course, I want the best team to win.
You gotta give us a name. Give us a name.
If this helps at all, Quinton, Luis Saha
I want City to win.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say Luis Saha was in your exact same seat, and he actually said Liverpool because he would just like to see this team win for the first time in the Premier League.
No.
Well, at least with Manchester City, the trophy
Never,
stays
ever
in
do you want
Manchester.
Liverpool to win.
You
of
never
course, do you
won.
have to book your own car back to the hotel? You know that.
Look, as good as Liverpool, and they look if they win because they're the best team.
Yeah.
And the way they're performing this season, you put your hands up. But if you have to choose, of course I want City to win. And it's so hard, and I can't believe you put me in that position to choose that. To all the United fans watching, I apologise, but yeah, I can't say I want Liverpool to win. That will never happen.
Do you think that they are less angry at you when you say City?
Yeah.
Why?
Really?
If I said Liverpool, I wouldn't be able to go back to Manchester. So at least I can go back to Manchester. Because people waiting by the airport.
Immigration would stop you.
Yeah, City fans will like you now when you go back to Manchester.
Yeah, but the United fans will, the majority, I think they prefer for City to win it than Liverpool.
The rivalry is so big, isn't it, between the two clubs?
And that's how sad it's become now that you ask me that question.